All right, on this one, I'm going to show you how to use StatCrunch for a few things. We can come up with a histogram by hand. We can come up with mean and median for short sets of data. We've only got 10 scores here, so adding them all up and then dividing by 10 wouldn't be too difficult. And the median, we could put the data in order and find what's in the middle. Well, we've got this in the upper right, this tab that we can open up. I'm going to choose Open in StatCrunch. It's going to copy all of the data. Takes a moment for it to load up. Sometimes it fails and you have to try it again. But if you see this, this is a good sign. So the first thing it's asking for is the histogram. And we can go to graph and then histogram. I want you to notice that in the first choice, and really in all of the choices, we've got two rectangles apart. You've got a space of 0.06. So one rectangle, we're looking at a class width of 0.03. So when I go to go to graph and histogram, tell it that we're using just that one variable. Fill in that width of 0.03. And then towards the bottom right, you're going to see the option to compute. So we are seeing something with a height of 1 and then no space here, no rectangle. 1, 0, 2, 3, and 4. That matches up with choice C, 1, 0, 2, 3, and 4. The bulk of the data here is on the right, so it's stretching or skewing left, it apparently. Again, to get the mean, we could just add up all 10 scores and divide by 10. But now if I go to stat and summary stats, since our data is in a column, variable 1, and I'm going to zoom this back in. Let's see here. Okay. To get the mean, now median is further down. The only thing I found is pressing shift and then clicking. So it's going to give us the two things we want and three extra things that we'll talk about what they mean later. So our mean and median, we've got a mean of 0.892 and a median of 0.9. 0.892. There we go. And our median of 0.9. Well, sometimes histograms can be misleading. This one is not. Let me share something else here briefly. What this illustrates perfectly well is that with the mean less than the median, that we have a distribution that is skewed left. All right, there we go. It's starting to come up. It's taking a moment. Okay. So when the mean is less than the median, our distribution is skewed left. It's actually a statement that goes both ways. If you know it's skewed left, then you know that the mean is less than the median. The reverse of that, if the mean is greater than the median, it's skewed right. In between, if they are equal, that is telling us that we have a symmetric distribution. So again, we have a, well, there we go. Okay, we've got a mean of 0.892 and a median of zero point 0.9. So skewed left, just like we saw from the histogram, although there are times when the histogram isn't going to nicely match up. Now, which measure of central tendency would best describe the weight of the candy then? Mean is good when you have a symmetric distribution. Mode is almost never good. We've got a lot of repetition here. 0.92, I see two of those, and there would be a tie with 0.90 showing up twice. Sometimes you get no repetition. Other times you get multiple things repeating just as many times. So for most distributions, median is the best measure of central tendency.